Hello, we are here today with Latif Hamlani from SaaSconsultants.ai. Latif, can you give us a short introduction?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to. Thanks for having me on. So I founded a company called SaaSconsultants.ai after about over 3 decades in the corporate world with mostly with enterprise software companies. I'm also ex AWS, and I've been in the partnerships area for the last I would say about 15 years. And one of the things that I noticed is that I was spending a lot of time on the keyboard and in front of the terminal. There was a lot of manual work involved in our processes, from helping partners, getting them answering their questions, to getting them trained on our latest products, to onboarding, deal registration. There's just so much. The workflow is so complex, and surprisingly, a lot of this is being done manually in a $3 trillion industry. 72% of which is going through the channel. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna create an AI agent that helps software companies manage their relationship, not just the relationship, but the collaboration, et cetera, with their channel partners, whether they're cloud hyperscalers or resellers or SIs, and really improve that partner experience, reduce their costs, and really help them accelerate revenue.
Okay, great. Can you tell us what is the problem you're solving
Yeah,
with your product?
yeah, yeah. I mean, great question. So there's a couple of problems that software companies are facing. One is that they're not selecting the right partners. If they're relatively new, or if they're established, they are not assessing their channel partners to see, hey, who's doing well and who's not, right? Based on certain business metrics. So that's one is how do you use AI to really select the partners that are going to give you the best ROI, because you're investing in these partners. The other challenge that they face is high operation costs. A lot of the more mature companies have large revenue ops teams, partner ops teams. Getting reports takes a long time, and hiring a lot of people costs them a lot of money. And as a partnerships manager, I always wished I could have an assistant, an AI assistant that I could just talk to, any time of the day, day or night, and get the information that I needed on my channel managers.
Okay, great. One more question. Can you tell us how you're solving this?
Yeah. Another good question. So it's really all around, I would say, AI driven automation, right? So how do you streamline these complex software vendor to channel partner workflows, right? Such as onboarding, training, right? Incentive management. Um, and also, how do you integrate all this data, right, that you've got around your partners? You've got the CRM, the PRM, the channel management software. You've got the incentive management's database, and the list goes on and on and on. So how do you combine all this data, uh, so that you can view it in a single dashboard, and really enhance the partner experience? Because if your partners enjoy working with you, and you're not burdening them with spending hours registering deals and updating deals, and you're automating all of that, and you're helping them to self-serve, then chances are that they're going to spend more time working with you than your competition.
Okay, great. Can you tell us why now is the right time to launch this product?
Yeah. It's in the age of AI, the way the legacy software supply chain works is just not going to cut it. So, if you're a company building agents as a service, right, which is the lingo we're using now, as opposed to SaaS, which will slowly turn into a legacy product as we move into agents as a service. They need to be they need to be agile, right? You can't have a 6 month sales cycle. You can't even have a 3 month sales cycle. You got to be able to onboard partners fast. You got to be able to train them fast. You got to be able to help them sell and deliver your solutions fast.
Okay, great. Can you tell us a little bit about your team's details, experiences, and expertise?
Yeah. We're very proud to say that between myself and my co-founders, that we have over 50 years experience in not just partnerships but software development and consulting and sales and channel strategy and operations. So we have a lot of domain knowledge in this space, which is certainly helpful. And then we're combining that with some real heavyweight technology chops. Our CTO has been in the data science and AI space for quite a while. He comes from kind of a corporate background and also worked for many startups in that space. And so we're very, very fortunate to have him on board.
Okay, great. Can I ask you what inspired you to pursue this idea?
Yeah, and it's really just as I said before, is just that all this manual work, right? That I saw myself doing, I saw other partner managers doing, and really struggling with that, spending hours and hours a day on a lot of these manual tasks that really ought to be automated, right? Spending hours constructing emails and following up and Slack messages and all over the place. So so that's really that was the impetus, let's say, or the
Mhm.
motivation, right, for building it.
Okay, great. And what's the current state of your product right now?
So we're at the moment validating our product requirements or product vision with potential customers. A lot of them are both personal and professional contacts of mine, people that I've worked with in the partnership space. And what we're looking for really is design partners that will engage us uh, early on in our roadmap and really give us some feedback on, hey, are we on the right track? Do these things resonate? These features resonate with you, and really help allow our design partners. And we're not looking for many, maybe 5 to 10, but really allow these design partners to give us feedback and help shape the roadmap of our product.
Okay, great. One last question for you. Any traction you've achieved so far?
Well, we've received some really great validation from potential customers. And as I said, the folks that I know um, that have read our product vision document, right, the executive summary that we have for our product, and said, hey, this is exactly what we need, right? But and they've given us some really good feedback on that product vision document, right? But I think the next step that they're waiting for is for us to put together a basic framework, a prototype, or an MVP, and then kind of socialize that and let them play around with it and do a POC on their data and see how it works. So that's kind of the next step.
Okay, thank you so much. Great talk. Bye.